This is Tracy from GiftBasketAppeal, and today we're going to make a fun and simple Father's Day gift. So let's get started. For this gift, you're going to need a few of Dad's favorite treats or his snacks. So there's a lot of stuff that my husband likes that you're looking at on this table. And what you're going to also need is a 6-pack of maybe Dad's favorite drink or soda. In this case, I chose root beer because it's my husband's favorite drink. Notice that these two slots are empty, and I'll tell you why in a little bit. The tools you're going to need are ribbon, and I stuck with the darker colors because it is for dads, some curling ribbon, some packing tape, scissors, and cellophane. Think about this container as your basket. So this is our base, and I left 4 of the drinks in here. I actually left 2 of the slots empty, and I got small packages of treats for Dad, and that's the reason why they're so small is because I want to be able to slide them into these slots. So let's go ahead and fill it up. A lot of these are very small snacks, and they're just easy to fit into these slots. What you could do is you can remove more of these and only keep 2 in, and you could fill up the other slots, but I figured 4 would be good. My husband loves these drinks. Now notice I didn't use any gift tissue, but if you wanted to, you could actually put the gift tissue in here and then slide it in if you want to add more color. Now it's time to wrap it up. Although this is not the traditional basket that I'm used to working with, you can still use the same technique that I use for wrapping up my gift baskets. You're going to measure out your cellophane. Once you're done cutting your cellophane, it should look like this, and all you have to do now is start pulling everything together over the top. Once you have everything the way you want it, when you pull it into the middle, don't worry about these sides sticking out. Now we can go ahead and tie it off. You're just going to press it right along the base of the fan, and then with this clear packing tape, I'm just going to tape it right there to secure it. I'm going to do the same thing on this side. I'm going to go ahead and tuck this part in, bringing it all the way up to the base, and so it's nice and tight. I'm going to put a little bit of tape right here, and it's good to go. Now what I'm going to do is cut this fan down. It's a little bit too much. And remember, we're doing this for Dad, so we don't need too much frilliness on it. Now that everything is all wrapped up, we could stop here, but we need to add a bow. If you want to learn how to make the bow, just click right here. Now our bows are all done. I've got one for the front and one for the back. I'm going to go ahead and use my curling ribbon on the back to attach it. And notice I didn't do a whole lot of loops because I'm trying to keep it very subdued for Dad. Just turn that around. I'm going to tie it up. And I'm going to make a knot. And there goes your first bow is attached. And now we're going to attach the second bow. Okay, I'm going to just go underneath the ribbon to attach it. I'm pulling my curling ribbon underneath that first bow that I attached, and then I'm going to tie a knot. And it just comes right up to the base of the fan. Just so that you can see, when I tied on that last ribbon, it's just tied right up at the base here. And I tied a little knot right there. All right, and we are all done. I'm just going to neaten up everything. If you want to go back once you have your bows attached and neaten everything up, feel free to do that. But for these little streamers that are hanging down, this curling ribbon, I'm just going to cut those off shorter because we don't really need a whole lot of frilly stuff on Dad's basket.
Yeah, no frilly stuff.
And you can use this idea for other things, like someone's birthday. Thanks so much for tuning in. I had so much fun sharing this idea with you for Father's Day with no frilly stuff. And if you want to see more ideas like this, please subscribe and also follow me on Facebook.
I'm getting this right now.